What's up, everybody? It's your girl Erica from The In-Between. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any of my Make Money Online reviews just like this one. If you are watching this video, then you've probably seen Jordan Welch all over your feed lately talking about his AI Com Academy. You've probably heard claims like creating ad-ready videos in minutes, replacing real creators with AI talking head videos, and scaling your dropshipping business faster than ever using AI. But before you drop almost $2,000 on a course plus monthly software fees and ad spend on top of all of that, I want to slow this down and really break it apart. What AI Com actually is, how the business model itself works, what students are saying about it online, what they're not saying, and most importantly, guys, whether or not dropshipping itself is still really something a beginner can rely on in 2026. Or if you're someone who wants something way more stable, way less stressful, and actually builds you something you own long term, much like the model I've been personally running for years now that still continues to pay me every month without ads or daily posting, then go ahead and click on the link below to check it out. And just a quick disclaimer before we get into it, guys, I'm not affiliated with Jordan Welch or his AI Com Academy in any way. This review is all just my honest take based on my own research, experience with dropshipping itself, and what other real users are saying about it online. With that being said, let's jump right in. So AI Com Academy is an 8-week intensive e-com coaching program created by none other than Jordan Welch. And his core idea is teaching you how to start or scale a dropshipping business using AI generated content instead of real people. So it's basically an evolution of his previous program, Viral Vault, but now everything is centered around using AI. The focus is using a tool called makeugc.ai to generate talking head videos with AI avatars that look like real people holding products, reacting to products, and even selling products. And the whole idea behind it is that instead of paying real creators or even filming content yourself, you basically take advantage of AI to generate dozens or even hundreds of videos fast so that you can test ads quicker and cheaper. When you join AI Com Academy, you're instantly getting access to over 35 step-by-step training modules that walk you through setting up your brand, your store, creating ads, testing products, and using AI tools to speed everything up. Beyond that, there are live coaching calls multiple times per week for 8 weeks, where Jordan and his team answer questions and give their feedback, and you also get access to a private community where students share their updates and ask for help. A big part of the training is learning how to use makeugc.ai, which is the software that lets you create AI avatars or clone existing ones, put your product into their hands, and generate talking head videos in bulk, like I mentioned. You can also create a ton of variations quickly, test different hooks, scripts, and angles, and see what performs best. Beyond that, the platform also includes different AI hook generators, script writers, and different templates designed to mimic what's already working in ads right now. So the whole promise is speed, scale, and less effort on the creative side. Now, when it comes to their online rep, AI Com Academy has some very positive ratings online, particularly on their sales page. Students seem very happy with the depth of the training, the coaching calls, and Jordan's teaching style, and a lot of people say they finally understand the business model after going through his program. But here's where I start to pause a bit. Most of the reviews focus only on how good the course feels, not on actual results. You'll see things like great training, awesome support, and super helpful community, but what you don't see much of is real proof of profitability. There aren't many verifiable success stories showing students making actual money with this exact model. A lot of the reviews are written very early on, sometimes just days or weeks after joining, which obviously isn't enough time to actually know if something works. And beyond that, when you look at Jordan's other program, Viral Vault, there's a similar pattern here. Positive reviews about learning, but tons of complaints about cancellations, overcharges, upsells, and just an overall lack of follow-through when it comes to real results. Now, when it comes to AI Com Academy, it is said to cost up to $2,000 upfront, and there is a 7-day money-back guarantee, which may sound good at first, but realistically, that's not enough time to actually know if the e-com business model actually works for you long term. On top of that, you will have to pay for their makeugc.ai every single month, and that alone starts at about $59 a month. And keep in mind, that's going to be before ad spend, before Shopify fees, and before extra apps you'll probably need as you scale. So you're not just paying for a course one time, you're signing up for ongoing monthly expenses while also putting money into ads just to test products and the e-commerce business model itself. That means you can be spending money every single month without knowing if anything is going to stick. And that brings me to the part most people don't like hearing. While AI can help, it definitely doesn't fix the core problems of dropshipping. It basically only makes ads faster. But besides that, you're still dependent on paid traffic, you're still testing products that might fail, you're still dealing with ad accounts getting flagged, platforms changing their rules, and costs going up without warning. And most importantly, you don't own anything real. So if your ads do decide to stop working, your income stops with it. And at the end of the day, you have no asset sitting there paying you next month if you walk away. So instead of constantly feeding money into ads and tools that you simply don't control, I will always prefer building something I actually own online 100%. And that's why if you guys have been following me for a while now, you'll know I will always recommend digital leasing. With the digital leasing model, you build small websites around local service niches people are already searching for and need around the US, like plumbing, roofing, fencing repair, basically anything that's always in demand. You rank all of those sites to the top of Google, and when the calls start coming in, you send all of those leads to local business owners in the same area who want more customers. So as a middleman, they pay you every single month just to keep those leads coming in. And the best part is you own 100% of your digital assets. That means if a client ever decides to leave and stop paying you, you don't lose out on any of your websites. You simply just rent that out to another business in the same niche who wants more lead flow. For example, I built this fencing repair site for Colorado Springs a little over 3 years ago, and it still continues to bring in calls today without me having to touch it. And because you're working in local markets around the US, the competition is low and the demand for scalability is high. That's why I also built this stucco plaster site that works the same exact way in the same city. Both sites were built once, and both sites still continue to pay me every single month like clockwork. There's no ad spend, no content grind, and no testing products. Just steady demand and predictable income. That's why I will always prefer digital leasing over any other online business model any day, especially for beginners who want something calmer, more stable, and actually scalable long term. All right, guys, that's it for my full review of AI Com Academy by Jordan Welch. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and hit that like button down below and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any future reviews like this one. And if you want to learn more about digital leasing and how I build online assets that continue to pay me every single month like clockwork, then go ahead and check out the link in the description below for a free training that goes over the whole digital leasing model in complete detail. As always, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.